happy Thursday. It is Vlogmas day 14, and today I was going to do one of my recipes for you. So a lot of my friends have asked me in the past, like, how do I make potato tacos, and a lot of people seem to like my recipe. I know my partner, he really likes the recipe that I use, and I do switch it up a little bit, so I was going to take you guys along with that. So I had bought this potato from the grocery store about probably last week or so, and it was in this plastic wrap. So it was like a microwave potato, and then you were supposed to keep the plastic wrap on, which I thought was weird, but that's what the directions said. It said to cook it for 8 minutes. And so I was filming this recipe video for you guys and talking about all the steps that I do to make it, and it was turning out really good. And then I go to cut open the potato and it was moldy inside, so we're not having potato tacos today. So what I will show you guys is what I ended up making instead, which were guacamole tacos, which it didn't end up being as filling as I had hoped, because the potatoes definitely added that bulk to it, but they were still pretty good. And if you like guacamole like as much as I do, like guacamole is life, then you will like it. So, but it was really simple. It's more like an appetizer, so I had to figure out other things for dinner. But here I will show you what kind of transpired, and I'll show you the little guacamole slider. So if you guys do want the recipe for that, I can definitely put that in the description. Do let me know. Otherwise I won't put it in right now. But it ended up being really good. So let's get started. Alright, we're back in the kitchen. So I picked up one of these potatoes, and normally I just buy them in a bag, but they had in the produce aisle a few days ago, well, probably last week at this point, this brand of potato. So it looks like you just steam it in this little plastic wrap bag. These are the little instructions, if you can see. So, I mean, it's pretty common sense. I mean, normally I would boil them. So let's try this and see if it still makes for a good taco. So let's start that up. So while I'm still waiting for the potato, I'm putting together some guacamole. So I can only eat fresh guacamole, homemade, or at the restaurant. I will not eat it if it's like store-bought. It just tastes gross to me. So this is a whole avocado, 3 cloves of garlic chopped up. I also have half of the juice of a lemon and some Himalayan pink salt. So let me show you. I have this one that I use from Trader Joe's that I really like. Change of plans. I was going to make potato tacos, and this particular brand of potato taco was one of those like microwave kind, and when I opened up, it was completely moldy inside. So gross, so throw it away. So that means I don't have a potato, but what I am doing, let me just show you what I made. So the guacamole is on the bottom. There's a little bit of salsa and shredded lettuce. And this is on 2 of the little corn tortillas. So I have a little mini taco. So I'm going to eat maybe a few of these to hold myself over. And then I'm going to decide if I am going to go get potatoes or if I'm just going to make something completely different. So stay tuned in the future for more on potato tacos. And you guys, just as is, this is pretty good. It's the guacamole that does it. I love my homemade guacamole. It's just so simple, so clean, and so tasty. So I'm going to keep enjoying this. So these are the brand of taco sliders. Well, that's what they're called, taco sliders, but the corn tortillas I usually get. I like the little tiny ones. So they're pretty tasty. So I have a couple here that I just warmed up. I just warm them up for 30 seconds in their microwave. So I'm going to put this together real quick. So super simple. Alright, I'm just going to take some guacamole, and I am just spreading it on the bottom of the taco, or of the tortilla. It's becoming a taco. And then I put in a little bit of the salsa in each one. And then lettuce. So these ended up being extremely basic tacos. They're still really good. Like if you like guacamole, it tastes really good still, but definitely will need to eat more. So I'm going to go enjoy these. Alright, so I am done snacking on those little guacamole mini tacos or whatever they are called. Super simple, just my homemade guacamole and the salsa and lettuce and the little corn tortillas. So they were good, but definitely I would have liked having potato in them since I was like really looking forward to that. Have you guys ever had it where you're really looking forward to a recipe and you just can't wait to have it and then something goes wrong? So that I was a little bummed, but you know, I improvised and it was still a good little snack. So working on some other things for dinner now. But so I made a lot of guacamole. I always use, like, I want to try to use it that same day because I feel like if you wait the next day, it gets bad. Even if I put like lemon or lime in it, it's still, for some reason to me, it gets bad. So it's like a one day only thing. So I was gonna make a salad with it. So I don't have salads that often anymore because I kind of got tired of them, but I was gonna use some of the taco shreds that I have, which are just like shredded iceberg lettuce and some spinach and some kale, which is what I had. I was thinking of going to the grocery store to get some romaine because I really like romaine in my salad, but I decided not to, and I was going to mix it all up, but it's just like the day of me being klutzy. So my friends who know me really well know that I have days where I am so klutzy and I feel like I do really stupid things, and today's one of those days. So I'm putting the guacamole in a bowl. I put saran wrap over it and put it in the fridge. Normally I would transfer it to a reusable container, but I figured, hey, this will work. So I'm doing that, and I put it in like the second shelf, and then I have a watermelon that I pushed back, and I thought when I pushed back the watermelon it was going to stay where I wanted it to. Well, that didn't happen. Before I could close the door, the watermelon suddenly starts rolling out of the fridge. It knocks over the guacamole bowl. The saran wrap flies off, and then my guacamole goes all over the kitchen floor. So I only got to enjoy about half of it, and now I have no more. So I was bummed, but it's funny now that I go back and think of it. It's like, how do I manage to do these things? And like, it always makes me laugh because if you watch some of my other videos, you know I've shared that I am a gymnast. Well, I used to be a gymnast, but I still train when I can and when my hip is not injured. You've been following that. And and I also do dance, and like I can do things pretty well with that, but when it comes to normal life, I just bump into everything, and today is like one of those days where I'm just running into like everything in the world and just doing really klutzy things, and I managed to propel a watermelon in my fridge to knock over my guacamole. Now I don't have any more, but it's fine. I can always go to the grocery store and make more next time I want some. So I'm just hanging out here and I'm just snacking on some carrots because I love carrots. These are probably like my favorite vegetable. Well, I really like celery too. So what is your favorite vegetable? Let me know. Do you like your carrots raw, steamed, whatever? I personally just like to eat them raw because I think they taste the best that way. So I am in the process today of kind of prepping things because I'm going to stay overnight tomorrow down in San Diego. So I am getting ready to go. I'm preparing myself for this half marathon. So I know if you guys have been following my journey this past week, my hip injury came back and I'm deciding whether I'm still going to go, and I'm going to decide the morning of. So I'm preparing as if I'm going to go. So I'm getting my bags ready to go. I'm packing because I'm only going to be staying the night in San Diego just to make it easier because I do have to get up pretty early. but I'm used to getting up early, so it'll be fine. And I just want a place I can crash after the half marathon until like checkout time, because I'll still have some time before then if I need it. And home isn't that far away. So I'm just getting that prepped, and tomorrow I have to go pick up my racing bib for the race, and I'm getting that ready to go, excuse me. And hopefully, fingers crossed, my hip is my friend and it'll let me race, because if it's not my friend, then I can't race. So we will see. So that's what I got going on for now. I'm excited because tomorrow's Friday and my partner, he is flying back home, and so I gotta go pick him up at the airport again. So I get to have him Friday night, I get to have him all day Saturday, so he's flying home to be there to support me for my half marathon, regardless if I do or not, so he does know that what's going on with me, and I can't wait to see him. I miss him when he's away, so I'm looking forward to it. And he does have to leave Sunday for work, which is a bummer, but he's on a project and he's got to be out there until it's done. But the good thing is I have travel, well, tomorrow's travel for me, but the following weekend I am traveling again, so I'll get to be around with him for over a week. So a lot of fun stuff going on up there. And I'm going to be getting together with a lot of my friends, and I'm looking forward to that since I don't get to see them that often, and have some fun things. And so I'll definitely have an opportunity to take you guys around Northern California, where I am from, and share that with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and end today's vlog here. So sorry about the taco fiasco. I was hoping to share that recipe with you guys, since I know some of you have been curious about that recipe. But maybe in the future I will have a potato that will decide it doesn't want to be moldy. And I just got it too. I don't know. Weird things. And anyway, I'm going to end it here. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss a future post from me. Subscribe so we can hang out more together, and we'll hang out soon. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.